One. Still amazed about the fact that there's not a pop-up. Hello everybody, welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. Apologies for that really weird introduction. It is currently 1 a.m. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Anyways, I'm Babble. I'm playing Staniel today. I am joined by none other than
Hello.
the most amazing...
No, I am not. Absolutely
You are.
not. Hello. No.
You are. Suffer under the fact that
Hello,
I love
everybody.
you.
My name is Whis. And I am playing a different character there. I am playing Lil Hadrian Stagehand today. Lil Haddy.
Two of
He's
my
got some
beloveds.
things to do. Oh dear. So this little adventure is taking place after the Tunes on a Mission game. You don't have to have listened to that to make sense of this, I don't think. But that's where this happens in the timeline anyway. So Haddy hasn't seen Staniel for a long time. Haddy is blind, so he's never seen Stan, but been in the same room as for a long time, up until the events of Tunes on a Mission. And before they all parted ways, after all of that, Haddy pulled Staniel aside and said, "Hey, we should catch up. Meet me at this cafe tomorrow." Or, yeah, tomorrow I think would work. Tomorrow? Next day? Whatever. Something like that. So he's just gone, "Here, let's go and have cake. That sounds fun, and catch up." Sounds good to him. And he's made his way there. Is Staniel around, Babble?
No. More than likely not.
Well, Haddy's gonna wait for a sensible amount of time. Yep. This is where I said to meet us, and the time, well, an hour ago. So straight up what Haddy's going to do, because he knows that Staniel can be a little bit scatterbrained. Haddy knows a spell called Sending. So he's just going to send a short message to wherever Staniel is, going, "Oi, Picnic, where are you?"
What? Hello? What? Hi! Did we have... Hold on. And he's gonna think for a moment. Let's see if he actually remembers the thing that he was supposed to do with Haddy today.
I will mention that part of Sending is you recognize who is talking to you. So you don't have to guess.
That's above a 10. I'm gonna say that he does now.
Okay.
It's like... Heck! Okay! I'm sorry, I forgot. Where was I supposed to meet you again?
Oh boy. Haddy has to cast this spell again in order to send another message, because it's only one relay. And he's just sort of got a little hand on his face. It's like, "You remember I gave you the bit of paper with the address of the cafe? How about you just tell me where you are and I'll come to you, huh?"
But, don't, let me see if I can find it first.
Fumble!
Don't even have a fumble chart for him, son of a bitch.
Oh,
you know what? I'm gonna roll a d20 and then bullshit whatever comes out. Alright, Dice Parser, I see how you're gonna play today. Giving me another 1.
Oh,
God,
boy.
okay. It's a camera. I'm gonna have him make a dex check. Or dex saving throw. That's a 10. Okay, so he manages to shield his eyes before there's a flash in his face. So we're good.
Oh, bless.
Okay. God, I hate cameras. He's gonna try again. That's a 7. It's over a 5.
Yeah, it is over 5. You're good.
He finds it. Alright. He's like, found it. Okay. I will try to head over to you. God, where am I? I have no idea where I am. Let me figure this out. God, do I even have any way to contact you after this? No, I don't. Okay. I'll get there eventually. I'm trying.
Oh, and in the meantime, Haddy's just sort of head in his hands. Oh, Stan. Alright. What the heck? And he's just going to pre-order himself a piece of cake and a pot of tea, and we'll see how long it takes to get there, whether or not he has to order some more.
God.
That's a 2.
This person's being very mean today. I mean, it's always mean to me, but, you know, not like this.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. One more time. God, I'm gonna say that he probably went on the other side of town. Oh, what? He's on the outskirts of town now, and he's incredibly confused. Where am I? This is the suburbs. Why am I in the suburbs? He's gonna ask for freaking directions at this point, and I'm gonna say that him asking for directions gives him advantage.
Yep, that's fair.
Why? Dice person, why?
There you go. That's a 14. That's better. Oh, heck.
Since that is a 14. And, like, really further than I thought that he was gonna actually roll. I'm gonna say that he probably hitchhiked.
Fair enough. Cause that took him 3 tries. Do you reckon that takes him 3 hours to show up at the cafe?
Probably.
Jesus. Luckily, he said he didn't have anything else to do today.
Oh, God.
But he's definitely finished his cake and his tea. And I'm gonna roll him a quick hammer space. Yeah, it's not a 1. So he's pulled out a book in Braille and he's just sort of reading. He's like, you better show up soon before I finish my book.
That is true, Be Wild. He can't read. Although I'm assuming it's also probably in Braille, and that is something that he can read.
Yeah, it is in Braille. Yeah. Because if you go by any other definition, Haddy can't read either.
God. He finally comes in. You can hear him panting. He tried really hard to get here.
Oh, bless him. Look, I'm not even going to roll like a perception or whatever to notice Stan coming in. So Hattie's actually just going to lift his head and turn his face towards the door as if he were looking at Stan. He can't see him, so he's not really, but as if he were. And give a bit of a wave.
Hi, Haddy. I'm so sorry. I ended up all the way in the suburbs. I don't know how that happened.
It's alright, Stan. Yeah, with the amount of time you took, I was surprised you weren't halfway to the capital by now. That's actually pretty good. 3 hours? 3 hours ain't bad. Oh, for goodness sake, sit down. Honestly. Now.
Okay. Okay. And he is just gonna take a seat. Kind of sounds like he flops face first into the freaking seat.
Oh, fair enough. Hattie's gonna shake his head a little bit and then motion to one of the staff at the cafe. All right, we need what kind of cake do you want, Looloo?
I'm good actually. I appreciate it though.
Okay. Let's get 2 of this one that I had before and 2 more pots of tea, yeah? And the waitress is gonna note that down and off she's gonna go in order to get cake and tea. And then Hattie's gonna turn back to Stan. You doing alright? You seem out of breath.
I walked all the way from wherever it was I was to the suburbs of Toontown.
So couldn't have used your loops?
I have no idea where they are.
Oh, that is a little problematic then. Not like you're leaving them lying around, no. You're so proud of them, usually.
Yes, very proud. Of course.
Hattie's just going to just straight up roll an insight now.
And Stan was gonna roll a deception.
Damn it! Damn it, Stan! Goodness. Alright, well, with an 11 versus a 15, he doesn't notice anything amiss.
Wait, you have advantage because you've known him so long.
Oh, okay. Sure. Ha!
Yes!
That's a 22. Brilliant. Alright, tough luck, Stan. Hattie's gonna just sort of tilt his head to the side a little bit. Looloo, is something up? You don't... I didn't say anything the other day, but you're not seeming yourself.
I'm not really sure I understand what you mean.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes, and even if you did, that's not gonna help you.
I think at this point he's actually kind of confused. He's been thinking that he's doing pretty damn well this entire time. The fact that he's been caught is confusing. Where did he go wrong?
Have you forgotten? No one hides anything from me.
There's an audible click of his beak as he opens his mouth and then he shuts it because he's not sure how to respond to that.
I didn't want to take away anything from the thing we were putting on for Pom Pom, but the way you were acting, it seemed forced almost.
Okay. Thank God he has a good Whis save. I mean, that's a 7, alright. Thank you, Dice Farser, very cool. I don't know if Haddy would be able to hear this, but his feathers are absolutely ruffling and He might. God. There might be a slight grind of his beak.
I'm
indicating
going
a
to say
scowl.
that he probably does hear at least the beak noise, if not the very slight flutter. And that's just going to make him frown a little bit. Looloo?
I'm fine.
You really don't seem it.
Was there anything else that we were supposed to discuss today? I can't remember.
Well, that's an avoidance if I ever heard one.
Apologies.
Yeah, I wanted to catch up. I've not seen you in ages. Pom Pom said you were at the reunion of all things. And I was kicking myself for not going, even though I know she was gonna be there. And then you were there in the end. You know, I haven't been to a reunion since my first one. And yet, I'm still wish I had gone. I miss you.
Chunky! Chunky! Stop it! God, Chunky, that's enough. Sorry, my cat is scratching at his litter box very loudly.
Okay.
That's why I've been silent. Like, it's not Staniel. I am literally trying to get my cat to stop.
Oh, fair enough. It was very, very atmospheric.
Chunky, will you please? 1 sec. Alright, I'm back.
I just I can't believe Haddy had to use both of his third level spell slots in order to get Staniel to the cafe.
I'm so sorry. A, Dice Parser's mean. B, Staniel's dumb.
Oh, dear.
I love him.
So, yeah. Does Stan have a response to any of that?
I think after thinking for a good minute, he's forgotten the first bit. Which was not intentional, he's just out of it to an extent. But then he just mutters very softly, like, I miss you too. It is...
That does make him smile hearing that.
And you don't even need to roll an insight, it is genuine.
Haddy gives Stan a minute. You don't seem your happy old self. And that's a worry.
I mean...
I know I'm not usually the most useful stagehand, but if there's anything I can do...
Okay, well, first of all, don't talk about yourself like that. That'd be great. You don't have to be useful. You just need to exist.
Sounds very similar to what we said to Pom Pom the other day. Can I turn those words on you? Tell me what's going on.
Hey, I'm existing.
Alright. Good start. What about living?
I guess. I mean, same as always, I work.
Oh yeah, how does work? Apparently there's a warrant out for the kneecaps of your manager, so is everything alright?
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, it happens. You know.
That's you doing deception. I'm doing freaking...
Okay, well that's a nat 1. That's a nat freaking 1 on his end.
Okay, well, I'll still do it with advantage. Yeah, 17 versus a nat 1. Yeah, you're not fooling him. He's very much frowning at you. Stan. Really?
Really, what?
You're lying to me. I can tell. Come on, tell me the truth. You're unhappy with your work?
I never said I was unhappy with my work. It's
No. You said everything was fine and didn't mean it.
yeah, I mean that could mean many things.
Well, why don't you tell me what it does mean and don't lie to me?
Maybe I don't really want to talk about it.
You're getting a look now.
Staniel is not looking. He's not looking at that look he knows.
Stan, you have to tell someone what's going on. May not need to be me, could be your dad. Could be Bum Bum if you want. Hell, tell old Tort, I don't care. But don't suffer in silence, for goodness sake. We nearly lost Pom Pom with her doing that. I don't want to lose you as well.
I did tell someone.
Oh yeah? Who?
A friend.
A friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah, no, we're figuring it out.
Damn it, Haddy. No, I'm not. A 9 versus a 27 ain't gonna cut it. Shit. Alright. Do you mind telling me as well?
Everyone else already has enough things on their plate. It doesn't. I don't have the words.
What I wouldn't give for that echo thing of Pom Poms to actually work with me. Stan, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, lad. You don't. I can feel from here you don't feel right. Your feathers are out of whack. The way you talk, the way you're sitting. I mean, you've been a little bit of a scatterbrain, a bit of a goofball, but you don't feel like you got your actual energy. It's fake. Borrowed. And that worries me. I don't have too much going on that you can't tell me.
Aren't you helping Pom Pom?
Aye. But lots of people are helping Pom Pom. Not just me. She got her kid. Well, my old Tort, they're looking out for her too. Plus, you should see the size of her wall. With all her connections now, it's huge. She's got a lot of people looking out for her, you know. Plus those 2 floral smelling kids from the other day.
He's terrible with names, but he's gonna try. That's a -1. I don't even think he really remembers anybody else but Rye, Haddy, and and Lynn being there. Like, I have no idea who you're talking about.
You know, the tall kid with the 4 arms and then the little blonde one. They did the puppets with you?
He's dead silent, and he kind of has like one of his wings is just holding his temple and his jaw. Like he's trying so hard to remember, but it's not. It's that memory is gone. Like the memory of those two just poof goodbye.
Oh, goodness, golly gosh. I'm actually going to roll a medicine for Haddy right now. That is a 22. What can Haddy glean with a 22 on physical and health?
God, I don't. Has he come over and like put his hands on him?
Yeah, he will. He'll sort of. Yeah, he will. He'll just sort of come over and just start petting him and prodding him.
Haddy, Haddy, please stop.
No.
Haddy, please. You can already feel like he's lost weight. For one thing. His feathers are a mess for another. He doesn't have his coat or his glasses. And possibly the most concerning thing is that he doesn't have his bow tie either. The bow tie, like the glasses and the waistcoat, he takes off whenever he pleases. The waistcoat is usually like optional for him. Glasses have become something that he needs, but at the same time, sometimes he just forgets or he doesn't feel like it because he's not at work and thus doesn't really have to worry about flashing lights. But the bow tie he never takes off.
Oh, that is a worry. Haddy's gonna stop and just put one of his little nub hands on Stan's wing. Where's your tie?
It's at home. I have to roll another fucking deception. Staniel, I'm going to... Okay, cool, that's a 2.
14. I'll roll it with advantage just in case, but yeah, 14. Stan, you never take that thing off.
It needed a wash. It's fine.
It ain't fine. Oh, pig. What's happened to you? Do we need to go and kick someone's ass? I can get Pom Pom and everyone else. We will go to war for you.
No, please, don't.
Why not? You're worth looking after. You're worth defending. That thing meant so much to you. Your dad gave you that.
Yeah, I know he did, and I still have it. It's not lost. I know where it is.
And why is it there and not with you?
I told you it needed to be washed.
And I'm not buying it. Why don't you want to talk to me, Looloo? Are you worried I'm gonna laugh at you or something?
Okay! Okay, that's an 8. Staniel stands up. He's like, alright, appreciate the talk. I just remembered I have another place that I have to be.
That's poppycock.
I actually should have been at work about 5 hours ago. Which, you would probably know.
work
That's
more
not a lie.
important? And what's more important, your work or your family? They can wait. All they do is pay your bills. They're not that important.
God, okay. And this is at disadvantage because, dear God, that was a sore spot for him. Alright, that's a solid 5. 5 and only a 5.
Solid 5.
Alright, deception at disadvantage this time because that was low as shit. Okay, 14. Please roll me an insight with advantage. With advantage.
That was with advantage. It was a 6 and a 13.
God, no! No, roll again. We're gonna ignore that 6. We're ignoring the 6.
Damn it!
Motherfucker! Okay. Get a nat 1. Give me a nat 1. Give me a nat 1.
Oh, that's a 2. That's close.
That's close enough. That's a 10. That means it's a 10. A 13 beats out the 10. Okay, I forgot. God, what was it that Haddy had said? Because I forgot.
Work's not that important, I think is what it was.
Work's not that important. What's more important is family or work. God, okay. You can feel, even though you're not touching him anymore, because he has since moved back and away after standing up, you can feel the tension in the air. And there's a low growl from Staniel.
He's not heard that noise before. That's a little bit stunned. And I don't think Stan needs to actually roll an insight to notice that Haddy is stunned. Haddy's not actually that good at schooling his expression because he has no idea what it looks like. So he's shocked. He's outright shocked at that noise.
I know that not everybody else remembers what happened, but I'm not working because I need to pay the bills. I'm not working because it... Okay, well, I mean, it was fun at first, but I'm doing this for family. The entire reason why I've been working is because I love my family.
I'm gonna roll a history really quick. Haddy, that's a nat 1. No, I'm rolling it again. Fuck that. 13. Okay. I'm gonna say it takes him a second to process that. And then... Are you talking about what happened to your dad?
It's not just him. I am so tired of every time he wants to say something, but he's keeping his mouth shut when Haddy interrupts him. I'm so tired of coming home and not knowing if afterwards, if everyone else is going to come home, because it's not fair. The vast majority of the things that get stagehands put on the wall of memories, it's things that are preventable if the directors and all just gave more of a shit.
Well, yeah. Lots and lots of accidents backstage, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you there. But, Stan, what is working yourself to death as a mascot for cereal gonna help with that? Being the biggest star on the planet ain't gonna change anything if you're still at the whims of the managers. You really think that the reason why the engineer over at Toro Studios can get what he wants is because he's a fantastic actor? It's because he owns the bloody place. Unless you're the boss, nothing's gonna change, Stan. Being famous, being a successful actor, that's not going to make anything better. Much as I wish as it weren't so.
It was supposed to help at least make those who do have that power pay attention.
How long have you been doing this for? Have they started paying attention? Do they care?
Wanna roll me a persuasion?
Persuasion, okay. 16.
It's a 9.
9.
Alright, cool. Awesome. No.
Then what's quitting? Keeping on doing if it's not working? You can find another way.
And with what skills?
Huh?
And with what skills exactly?
You're a very skilled bird, you know. You might not be able to see as well as others and you got no sense of smell, but who cares? I'm blind. I sell ASMR records. There's more to you than how hard you can hit something or how fast you can climb. You got a big heart in that chest of yours. And if you don't have a skill you need, you learn it. It's the only reason why I'm able to get around now. Learning new skills means I can be out of the hub. You always used to be such a keen learner, you know?
Yeah, and I guess I don't exactly have the same smarts that you and Pom Pom do, though. So I don't really know.
You're worried about smarts. You don't have to have smarts. I mean, look at old Thor. He's thick as bricks on most days. I love him dearly, but dang. Talk to him about magic, he can't get through that shell of his. Surely you remember that.
Alright, that's a sort of. You can probably feel his wing do that kind of like side to side, like, like, kind of, not really.
And you know, I'm no expert at this sort of thing, but if you're stressed, your memory's not gonna get any better. You're tired, you're skinny.
Ma'am? You can probably hear him shuffle as he looks at himself like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm very good at the assessment without looking at things. And you're... With all the best intentions in the world, Stan, is it going to be worth it if we lose you in the process? Because at the end of the day, even if you succeed, then it will be putting you on the wall. And I don't know if I'm ready for that.
He doesn't respond. He doesn't know how.
Haddy's just going to reach a hand out to touch Stan's arm. I can help you. If you let me. That's what family's for, eh?
I don't want you to get hurt.
A sentiment that I've heard before. Last time I heard that, it was Pom Pom telling me that. I couldn't help her then, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand on the sidelines now.
It's not really my manager that you need to be concerned about.
Oh? Who then?
The man who owns Killjoy.
Beg your pardon?
The producer, the man who owns Killjoy. And you know, Killjoy is the name of the brand of that kind of owns all of the cereals, that pretty much owns all of the mascots.
I get it. Yep. That's very funny. That completely destroys the mood we were in, but holy crap, that's funny. That's very good, Babble. I like it. If you know, you know. Anyway, is the producer pushing you too hard? But the manager's just letting you do it?
I mean, the manager's getting paid good money to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah. Well, you just quit in.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if my contract will let me.
What kind of bloody contract have you got that you can't quit? Have you ever...
Remember how I said I'm not smart? I don't know. I'm literally telling you that I'm not sure. Also, they didn't put it in Braille, so I can't read what they're trying to... yeah, they didn't give me one that was Braille.
Right, of course. Here, don't worry about all this stuff you can't bloody read. Ugh, pick. Alright. Tell you what. Either you tell them you quit or you're just not show up to work. They'll fire you. That's how it works. I'm self-employed. I don't know exactly how it works. Pick, what do people do when they don't want their job anymore? I don't know anything about contracts either.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't really know a lot.
Yeah, but you know a lot of people. If I don't know what the right thing to do is, Pom Pom might. Lil Mao might. Old Tort might. You know what? I'm thinking Pom Pom. Because she mentioned something about contracts when she was talking about them spooky people she knows further away in town.
I don't think I really want to go to pom-pom for this. She's got enough.
We don't have to tell Bum Bum what we want someone who knows contracts for. Sure as she doesn't...
You know she's going to ask.
I know she's going to ask, but... I don't... Or we could find that ourselves. If you get a copy of the contract, we could take it to... little Ma, old Dort, they can read. Hell,
Old
your
Dort can
dad.
read? I think this is more of a fact, like, I don't think he's ever seen Old Tort read. So he's just like, wait, what?
I was always under the impression that, yeah, he could, or he's faking it real damn well. But, or your dad. Uncle Logan would be, he'd fall over himself to her, so would Arnie Sammy.
He would also probably have a heart attack if he saw me like this.
Well, yeah. So would your mom. I don't know if she'd handle the thought of possibly losing you a second time,
Second time? Wait, at all? What? Haddy.
You don't remember.
Haddy, I'm pretty sure I'm adopted.
Dan, you're one of the few pecking stagehands I know who isn't bloody adopted.
I don't understand.
I'm adopted. Pom Pom is adopted. Snakester's adopted. Most of us are adopted, and you ain't. And I know you don't remember. It still boggles me they haven't tried to remind you.
I'm very confused.
You know what adoption is? Paperwork. That's literally all it is.
Okay. You don't even need to roll an insight, because he's not trying to deceive. He is the most confused that he's been in a while when it comes to conversation. Like, what? What does that mean?
Haddy is, he's not holding onto his cane at the moment. It's sitting next to the chair he was in. And he's just fiddling with his hands. He doesn't have fingers, but he's still worrying at his hands a bit. It's not my place to say. You really gotta talk to your parents. But they're not your parents because of some paperwork. We were really little when it happened, but I still remember. I still remember how Auntie Sammy was when you were gone. It's a miracle we got you back.
I don't think I have the brain to process all of this at once. Can we take it one problem at a time?
Alright, we can. As long as you promise you're gonna let me help you with your problem. What can I do? Do you want me to sneak you into my room at the hub? It's still there. You can sleep there. and then we can get you home. Proper home. Just go AWOL on your job. Who cares?
I kind of did yesterday, and I actually haven't been back since.
A very clever thing. And Haddy just sort of takes in his deep breath and just sighs. All right.
I didn't want to miss the plans that Rai had for Pom Pom.
Meant the word to her that you were there. Did you actually curse for her? You're a good bird, Stan. They might not treat you the way you should be, but you're a good bird.
Okay, I think that's enough sap for once. For like today. I think I've had enough sap. And he's gonna just hand Haddy his cane. Can we please go home?
Alright. I think I might lead the way.
I wish I knew Toontown and directions. What is this place? Why do you guys live here? This place is confusing.
Oh, don't remind me. Luckily, we've got a little bit of magic on our side, don't you think? You and me, we've always had that in common. And
I have invisibility. If that's helpful.
It doesn't help you against me, that's for dang sure. And I'm not going to make him roll for it, he's not going to need it. But appearing just in front of them, there's this itty bitty, sudden floating, shiny little hand. And it sort of spins around a little bit and then points and then stops and then prods Haddy a little bit and then just sort of turns him in a direction. All right, we're going that way.
What is that?
It's a guiding hand.
Oh, okay.
Only way I can get places. I don't have a map in Braille and I don't make street signs in Braille. This is my only option here. They're really, really handy. You should learn this one.
Can I? Can I even do that?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Priz.
Who?
Prismatone.
Just gonna roll a little religion. 14. 14's probably enough to know who Prismatone is.
I mean, I would honestly argue advantage because of how it is that Staniel became a Prismatone world. Okay, well, Haddy's getting a 14.
Yeah.
You can roll a 14, but only twice.
Yeah. I think that's enough. Oh, right. You're a patron. Right. Or, I might be able to teach you. I'm teaching pom-pom magic.
Pom-pom knows magic?
Pom-pom knows bloody magic. It is the best.
When did that happen?
Recently.
Okay. What? Oh God! What does she know? What chaos can we cause with her?
You know what? We'll have to get you and her into the yard at the hub, because the last time I had a magic fight with Pom Pom, she got her kid to get in there with Thinking Cloud, and I threw up my lunch. Oh, good.
Gross.
Bad with some good chili.
Gross.
All right. Yeah, tell me about it. Should have tasted bad, but anyhow. Oh, wait. I had ordered cake. Can we have that takeaway, please? And the waitress comes over with the cake, trying to not be too obvious about the fact that they were kind of making a scene in the middle of the cafe. Here is your takeaway cake.
Oh.
And the takeaway cup with tea in it.
I mean, not gonna lie, Staniel is too tired to give a fuck.
Yeah, and Haddy doesn't know. I reach into his pocket. It's not a one. Hand over some coins. Here you are. Thank you kindly. Stuff the cake in his jacket and alright, come on, you're coming with me and you're gonna have a nap. And then we're gonna figure out what we're doing next, alright?
Nap sounds nice. Oh, that's a nat 1. Alright. Well, he tried to sneak coins back into Haddy's pocket. He tried to pay for it for him.
No, fat. I
Don't.
can pay for it. You don't have to. It's fine. Don't stress. Alright, come on. And he's just gonna start dragging him towards the door.
Okay. I mean, he's just gonna let it happen.
And Haddy's just gonna follow the guiding hand that he's cast from the cafe where they are back to the Stagehand's hub. And he is going to roll a stealth to try and get him in. That's a 15. That's pretty respectable.
I feel like I should probably roll stealth for Stan as well.
Yeah, roll stealth for Stan. Roll stealth for Stan. Come on, dice pass. 12. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not as good as like Rye or Old Tort would do. They're pros, but I think it's probably decent enough. And he's just gonna sneak Stan into his room and shove him onto the bed. Day.
All right, let me roll a con save real quick. And roll it with disadvantage because that's fun. Nat 1. Head hits the pillow, dead. Dead to the fucking world.
And Harry's just gonna give him a little pat on the back. You sleep well, you picnic. We'll figure this out. Somehow. And I guess that's where we leave it. Stan's unconscious.
I'm dying. Thank you everybody for listening. I hope you enjoyed this.
This has been an intervention. Oh boy. Bless. Thanks, Babble.
Thank you. This ended up way better than I thought it was going to be.
Well, that's good. That's good. We like that.
I thought that this was going to turn out with like him actively trying to run off. No, apparently not. And I'm not against that.
Oh dear. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my